Hello viewers, welcome to another quick deck review and mini reading series. In today's video, I'm going to review you the Crystal Wisdom Healing Oracle by Judy Hall. Okay, so this deck did come with a box, a guidebook, and the deck itself. Okay, so the deck itself, I think, if not mistaken, okay, if it's about 49 or 50 cards in total. Okay, yeah, 50 cards in total. And then, well, wait a minute, let me get some cards out so that you can see clearly what is inside this guidebook. Okay, so yeah, there's quite some write up by the authors, and I love that the author actually divide those crystal vibration, okay, into different kind of like theme, okay, to work with the energy of the crystal. Okay, and I think it also introduce several spread of the cards on how to use, okay, how to use the cards. Yeah, it's quite interesting. Okay, and the photograph, the graphic of the crystal is quite unique as well in this spread. Yeah, for some of it, yeah, definitely you will have the card spread suggestion. Okay, so it's quite interesting to learn about this book, and especially for those who are called to, if you can't really afford right now, okay, too much of like even like the space to store your crystal, or you don't really feel like comfortable to actually wear crystals, okay, then you might want to just start with purchasing this deck first, okay, because I would say this crystal is quite high vibration. This crystal deck is very high vibrational. Even when I'm doing like house move, I'm actually, before I moved in, I actually brought this deck into my new home to actually set and ground the energy. Okay, it's like telling the spirit of the house to it's like informing them, okay, like I'm the owner of this deck, right? So it's kind of like infusing my spirit to the house as well. So I find it quite high vibrational. So yeah, it's just a little information about how I use the cards. There are several ways I use the cards. So all in all, okay, this is kind of like some personal secrets. So the surface of the cards is quite reflective, as you can see. Okay, so the way that it's being designed comes with a glossy finish, and the way the author found the photographer, right? Because this is yeah, definitely Judy Hall has been working with a photographer to truly take an exceptional, I would say it's exceptional quality of photograph about the crystal itself. So, and that is why it is being infused with such a beautiful energy of the crystal. It's just like holding the card means holding the crystal, and this I personally experience it in a very profound way. Okay, and that is why I'm sharing this experience. Okay, so right now, let's without further ado, let me show you how it, okay, as you can listen to the cards, okay, it's silver covering at the side, and I would say this deck is about 7 to 8 cm on this side, and it will be about 6 cm here. Okay, and then the side is being finished by silver glossy lining. Okay, and it is very crisp when you actually drop the cards. Okay, so there's a very crispy vibe because of the, I think it's because of this silver lining. Okay, let's see. And the card itself, okay, although I would say it never wants out, as I use it quite often. How should I say this? I think the way that the card is being pressured into both sides, right, of this glossy finish and this finish, right? The way that it is being sealed by this silver lining makes the card more durable, I would say, than the other cards that doesn't provide this silver lining. Okay, so I think this is one of the very special feature that the author and the manufacturer, they have been like kind of knowing how cards actually work. So I would say this is quite a pleasurable and pleasant experience to actually use these cards. And I can feel that there's a special intention. Maybe you can further read on the intention of the author, but I would say I can feel the difference between the creation of this card and others. And of course, every deck creation is unique. Somehow, when using these cards, even though as compared to other cards, right, it's like I just feel that it's quite slick and it's quite special and unique to work with this card. Okay, so this is how you shuffle. And yeah, I think I just love the slick feeling of the cards. It's kind of like crisp. Okay, so anyhow, let's now reveal you the individual cards, okay, of these 50 cards. So this is Moldavite, Rhodozite, Citrine, Mulkite Jasper, Labradorite, Rhodochrosite, Chrysocolla, Turquoise, Bloodstone, Carnelian, Bumblebee Jasper, Auralite 23, Golden Healer, Manalite, Amethyst, Ancestralite, Rose Quartz, Adroit. Oh, this is quite a special one, and I didn't notice that it's actually having a blue hue over here. I guess I just seldom pull out this card, okay? Trigonic Quartz, Blue Lace Agate, Brandenburg Amethyst, Nirvana Quartz, Eye of the Storm, Lapis Lazuli, Charoite, Lavender Aragonite, Apatite, malachite, Herkimer diamond, Preseli blue stone, smoky quartz celestial, peridot, anandalite, azistolite, flint, rainbow meionite, graphic smoky quartz, pink granite, Shiva lingam, selenite, the soulmate crystal, 𝐏𝐚𝐫𝐵 jasper. Oh, this is one of the rare cards as well. Tiger's eye, 𝒟𝑒𝒸𝒾𝑀, garnet, halite, polychrome jasper, black tourmaline, aquamarine, and purpurite. Okay, so now let's tune into your mini reading, which I'll perform it in an intuitive way in how I read the crystal and the vibration of the cards and deliver any messages that you need to hear, or simply you may want to have your questions in mind and then I will read your cards. Okay, so simply have your question or questions for each option. Okay, I will pull out 3 different cards and you may want to choose between option 1, 2 or number 3. Okay, and for the purpose of this reading, I'm only taking upright position. Okay, alright, so now let's start with card number 1. Okay, trigonic quartz. I see there's a significant number 3, number 5 is coming through. And with the quartz itself, okay, I'm sensing that something will be out in the clarity for you. And it will feel very solid for your creation because of the quartz itself, and the color is in a transparent whitish color. So anything that has been in the behind the scene, okay, or anything that you were kind of like feeling like you need further guidance on, okay, they will come to you. The information is ready to come to your clarity, I'm hearing, for a change. And anyone who has a certain hidden agenda, they can no longer hide it from you. Okay, because it's like whenever you tune into this reading, the information is matured and you are ready to receive it and to act upon it to bring a change for your progress, I'm hearing. Okay, and the progress will help you to create a shift. So that means the information will come in to bring a change, and that you will participate and allow yourself to take inspired action to make progress, to make a change in your life. Okay, you will feel very solid you feel solid, safe and secure, and that this information will come from a trusted source. Okay, any information that, and it could be coming from 3 different sources. And your spirit team wants to also remind you that anything that information that cannot make you feel like it is trusted, okay, it is not for you. So beware of some malicious, okay, but somehow, of course, because you're tuning into this reading already, you will know exactly what is a truthful source and what is not. Okay, your spirit team say there's no problem for you to discern about what is truth and what is lie. Okay, so now moving on to card number 2, let's read your message. Okay, you got the smoky quartz celestial. Okay, number 28 could be significant. Number 10 signifies completion. So you could be 28 years old or born on the day of 28. Or simply your life path could be number 2 or number 8, or born in February or August. And these kind of like number could be important dates for you, or kind of like lucky dates, or you might notice some events happening that took place during these months or days. Okay, they often bring you insights, and kind of like you will have a lot of aha moment to complete the puzzle I'm hearing. With the hue of these colors, right, it is a very metallic color. Because of the golden and the kind of like silvery metallic color, okay, I'm hearing that you are someone who appreciates integration, and that is why you will hold the key to unlock insights that not many will see it. So I'm hearing that if you are feeling doubtful about a certain business idea or a certain insights, okay, fear not, because it's like the more confidence you have in yourself and in your insights, and you are allowing yourself to claim those insights, that is you. Okay, so if, for example, you could be finding a certain knowledge, or somehow it's like a wisdom of yourself, and the way that you approach it, or the way of your perspective, okay, it's so different than others. So you might get rejection a lot from others, that, or maybe others have never heard of it. Okay, so somehow your spirit team is kind of like helping you to move along your path to actually find those people who can understand you and who can help you to develop further on this certain idea. Okay, so the main message for card number 2 is that please do not push your insights away, because the more you push it, the more you will feel lost. The more you try to fit in yourself, the more you will feel lost. Okay, so card number 2, allow yourself to embrace your own uniqueness. And I do understand sometimes it's kind of a struggle, because when we got to be like in a group setting, or you gotta have, it's kind of like you have a vibration within you that feels like a constant dissonance, which is can be quite frustrating at times. Okay, but your spirit team is here to say that this is what exactly a leader will look like. A leader is always the person who is able to see what is beyond a current existing environment. It's like, say for example, you could be foreseeing something happen already, but people say that, oh, you are crazy, you are out of mind, those kind of thing. But yeah, you are a seer, believe it or not. And you often, whatever that you see, it's kind of like, it's the missing piece, it's able to bring things into completion, it's able to move things into a completion. So it will be beneficial for you to be with the environment. Say for example, if you love to integrate things together, so you might want to be, say for example, in a in an environment that you can easily get funding or sponsorship, that or even angel investor or even crowdfund, right? Go to those niche places to pitch your idea to, instead of pitching your idea all around like your initial friend group or your places that don't really understand you. Okay, if you have that vision, if you think that vision matters so much, okay, bring it to the people that who can truly see your value, and always have the courage to take the first step to reach out to those people, and never give up in your journey. Okay, because I'm sensing that you are coming some sort into a completion very, very soon. If not within the most I would say is 2 years, but for some of you is the quickest could be 8 weeks time. Okay, something that you have been working on integrating, I'm hearing. Okay, wow, this is quite a specific message. Okay, take it how it resonates, but it's definitely something regarding your business, career, and finance. And maybe for some of you, it's like you are partnering up with someone of a total different background, and you might get rejection at first, but your spirit team is here to assure you that this partnership will be a very fruitful journey, a very favorable outcome is awaiting. Okay, so now it's card number 3. Okay, card number 3 is 𝒬𝓢𝒾𝒸𝓀. 1 + 4 is 5, so it's also asking for a change. With 𝒬𝓢𝒾𝒸, I'm sensing there's a hue of green within the dark emerald green. It's not really like black. Okay, so I'm sensing a deep healing is within you right now. Card number 3, a deep healing is taking place, and you might not speak to many people right now. It's like this is giving me a little bit of hermit mode, but it's a good hermit mode. It's like you no longer be afraid of this hermit mode, because the green is in kind of like different hues of darkness and light. So it's like you're finally accepting that, oh, actually this deep healing got to take place within me, and I kind of like accepting how I heal, instead of just listening to different teaching or video, and just to get passed by that. No. Okay, card number 3, this is a confirmation from the spirit team that however you take your healing personal journey, okay, perhaps even just 10 to 15 minutes a day, doing something that feels soothing to your soul, to your body, and taking good care of your mind, even just speaking loving words to your mind like 10 to 15 minutes a day, you are making good progress. And I'm also hearing you will come into a stage that you no longer need to compare yourself in any arena of your life to another person. This is deep love healing. Okay, I'm also hearing if you wish to work with certain Archangel Raphael is coming through. Okay, you are highly assisted by your higher spiritual realm, or even like your higher self is guiding you through this journey. So allow yourself to not compare. Be okay to not compare. Be okay to not talk to anyone else about how you heal. Just do it your way, because this is going to bring you the deepest healing and the deepest acceptance of yourself. Okay, and it is very, I'm hearing it's gentle, it's abrupt, but it's kind of like gentle but very deep acceptance, where this deep acceptance will help you to come out so much stronger. You will have better boundaries. You will be so acutely tuned into who you truly are, and no longer need to be confused by the BS or the other people's limiting perceptions on you or the world, or how people relate the world with you. Okay, I'm getting it's like as long as I mind my own business, everyone else will mind their own business, and who are meant to come along with my path, they will naturally tag along. Who are meant to drop off, they will naturally drop off. And that goes the same with me, right? You will have this kind of realization. It's like, okay, if I'm meant to be tag along, I will, but if it is meant for me to leave, okay, I will naturally leave. And it's like you're no longer being so attached to anything. You just, this deep healing of transformation, right, for a change, right, is meant for you to allow the art of attachment and detachment to happen in your life. And right now it's like the healing part is taking place to help you detach, and then helping you to come into a dynamic flow of how you move along the ebbs and flow in life, right? It's like, okay, when you tag along, you attach, and then when you drop off, okay, you detach. So I'm sensing a very balanced flow is coming into your life. Deep healing, balanced flow, and there's no need for you to force things anymore. Okay, and you will no longer need to feel like you need to control everything. Even if you just do nothing and you just sit on your sofa in your living room, you will feel very calm and, you know, just, yeah, that kind of vibe I'm getting. Okay, so this period of time that you are finding yourself, maybe some period like maybe 10 or 15 minutes even doing nothing, is a very good therapeutic effect. It will have a very therapeutic effect on you. Okay, although it sounds weird, maybe you have never tell anyone about it, maybe someone will say that, hey, just you need to get going, you need to come out and get crazy, and you know, life is about all things happening, you know, you can't sit alone, you can't be isolated, because your vibration is within your consciousness. And card number 3, you know what is best for you. You know when to come out and when to stay alone. So take good care of your vibration. Be aware of those who are trying to put you in a mess or try to confuse you or make you into kind of obsession, okay? You don't need those. Right now, your life is coming more into a peaceful term and in a more natural flow, so that you are kind of like in alignment, okay, with your natural abundance, okay? So wow, very deep healing card number 3. That is all I have for you, my viewers, for today's mini reading series, and as well as reviewing this oracle deck. Okay, I hope you enjoyed the video. Do like the content if you enjoy all the messages here, and definitely I wish to connect with you in my next video. Alright, bye.